Hare Krishna devotees, welcome to the Upadesamrita series. Today we are going to see third and the fourth verse of Upadesamrita, and these verses talk about what is favorable for one's devotion, the friends of Bhakti, the nutritious elements that nourish the Bhakti creeper, and what are those? So the verse goes like this: Utsaha Nishaya Dhairya Tattat Karma Pravartanat Sangatyagat Sato Vritte Shadbhir Bhakti Prasidhyati. So Utsahat means enthusiasm, Nishayat is determination, Dhairyat means patience, Tattat Karma Pravartanat means doing all those activities required to progress in devotional service, the limbs of bhakti, or it also means having a proper way of maintaining oneself, Tattat Karma Pravartanat. Sangatyagat, avoiding bad association, Sato Vritte. It either means following the footsteps of sadhus, or it can mean that serving the sadhus. So let's see what our different acharyas have to say about about this verse. So utsaha nishaya dhairyat tattat karma pravartanat sanga tyagat sato vritte shadbhir bhakti prasidhyati. So here we go. Radharaman Goswami, first point he mentions having outsukya, eagerness or curiosity for particular limbs of bhakti. So that is utsahat, outsukya for a particular limbs of bhakti. Oh, when it could be towards any one particular limb of bhakti like Shravanam. Oh, when will I hear? It could be towards one particular devotee from whom we want to hear. That oh, when is his next lecture coming up? Or it could be about chanting. Oh, when will I chant now? When will I sing Krishna's names? Or it could be remembering. So having some eagerness or curiosity to find out what Krishna is doing, what is it like to be Krishna conscious? What does Krishna like? What are his friends? What do his friends do to please him? That is utsaha, outsukya. Having our bhajan should be filled with eagerness or curiosity. Nishchaya is confidence that yes, by performing devotional service, I will attain the fruit of human life, the ultimate success, Krishna Prem. Dhairya means swabhishta vilambe api tattat anga ashaithilyat. That means not slackening in the limbs of devotion, even if there is some delay in obtaining the result. Not giving up immediately because I am not immediately getting the taste, therefore I don't do it. No, results will come even in mundane arts, also, how patient one has to be. Dhairya. One has to be so determined and have some patience that even to get material vidya it takes years of practice. So here we are talking about the highest goal of life, devotion, the greatest of science, and we are expected to continue practicing the limbs of devotion service very enthusiastically and determination, keeping patience, having patience that yes, the results will come gradually. Krishna says, Pratyakshabagamam dharmam susukam kartum avyam. We will experience definitely the results, but to the extent of our own quality and quantity of practice. Then tattat karma pravartana, third point, giving up bhoga sukha, etc. for the sake of Krishna. So he takes it, tattat karma pravartana means giving up bhoga sukha. We may be liking some dishes, but we give them up for sake of increasing our Krishna consciousness. The more we focus on tasty food, the less we get rasa from bhajan. The more we are satisfied with simple food, the more we get enthusiasm for bhajan. Fourth is sato vritti means sadachar. One should follow sadachar etiquettes of a sadhu. Sanatan Goswami is the perfect example of sadachar. Mahaprabhu becomes so pleased with him, with his sadachar. Tathapi sadhura bhushan maryada palam, Mahaprabhu says. Then let's see what Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur writes. First point, two things important for devotee. Utsaha Nishya Dhairya for Bhakti Anushilan. So Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur has a little different take. First three, Utsaha, Nishaya, Dhairya, one should have for Bhakti Anushilan. For practicing Bhakti, one should be enthusiastic, determined, and have patience. He should be patient. And rest three, for Jivan Nirvaha, for maintaining the life, he should follow next three instructions. Tattat Karma Pravartana means honestly earning. Sanga Tyag, while dealing with the world, avoid material association or mundane association. And third, Sato Vritti means Sadhu Vritti, be satisfied with simple, that kind of thing. Jivan Nirvaha. Second point, Utsaha means he also takes it to be Autsukya, having eagerness or curiosity for Krishna. Within our every bhajan limb, there has to be curiosity, Utsaha. By udansinata or neutrality or indifference, bhakti becomes diminished. So if you are indifferent, oh, now I have to chant again. Oh, again that same lecture. So such kind of neutrality, indifference is not innocent. Actually, it will diminish our bhakti, or destroy our bhakti. That's what Bhakti Vinod Thakur is cautioning us. Let's see what Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur wants to say. First point, bhajane utsaha jar bhitare bahire sudurlabha Krishna bhakti pave dhire dhire. So if we have bhajan utsaha, enthusiasm inside, enthusiasm outside while performing bhakti, then sudurlabha Krishna bhakti pave dhire dhire. Slowly, slowly. If we are sincere, slowly, slowly we will obtain bhakti. Second point, Utsaha means to be uninterested in mundane topics and to be enthusiastic toward particular limbs of pure devotion. Uninterested in mundane topics, enthusiastic towards particular limbs of devotion like Shravanam, Kirtanam. And he mentions, Ya Nisha Sarva Bhutanam Tasyam Jagarti Sanyami. Yasyam Jagarti Bhutani, Sa Nisha Pashyato Mune. So materialistic people are awake in sense gratification. In that, spiritualist is sleeping. While spiritualist is awake in self-realization, God realization, in which the materialist is sleeping. So that verse applies here. Third point, Nishaya means uh, Tatha nate madhava tavaka kvachit bhrashanti margat paibadda saurudha. Means determination that Madhava's devotees don't fall. Krishna's devotees cannot fall. That is one point, that if I practice bhakti, there is no obstacle which can stop me. That is Nishchay, determination. Now, second, he gives the example of Srila Haridas Thakur, whatever may come, I will not stop my bhakti. Example of that of Srila Haridas Thakur, Khanda Khanda Hai Deha Jai Yadi Prana, Tabu Ame Vadane Na Chhadi Harinam. Let my body be shattered into pieces. I will not leave chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And the fourth point here is Satovritti means association of Nitya Nama Shrita devotee. Those who are taking shelter of Nam, associating with them is Satovritti. So let's see what Srila Prabhupada has to say about this. First point, devotional service is not a matter of sentimental speculation or imaginative ecstasy. It's substance in practical activity. Utsaha, to serve Krishna. Without enthusiasm, no one can be successful. Even in material world, one has to be very enthusiastic in his particular field of activity in order to become successful. Even for material art, we discussed, right? One has to be enthusiastic. Third, indeed, this Krishna consciousness movement was started single-handedly, and in the beginning there was no response. But because we continued to execute our devotional service with patience, people gradually began to understand the importance of this movement, and now they are eagerly participating. So Prabhupada is talking about his own patience, how he was preaching, and people did not know anything about Krishna consciousness. Prabhupada was perseverant and very patient, and by Krishna's grace, everything he did was successful. Fourth point, we hold continuous activities in devotional service 24 hours daily. This is called Sato Vritti, or following in the footsteps of previous acharyas who expertly filled every moment of time with Krishna conscious activities. So Prabhupada is talking about Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, who would practically do bhajan for 7.5 prahar, means 22.5 hours of a day. either writing about Bhakti Shastra, either discussing Krishna Katha, either talking about Lord Chaitanya, or chanting Hare Krishna, dancing. So with all these activities, they would fill up their days. And fifth point, devotional service is so pure and perfect that once one has begun it, one is forcibly dragged to ultimate success. So, so pure and perfect. Once one has begun it. Vyavasayatmika buddhir, ekya kurunam. The verse before that. Neha vikrama nashosti pratyavayo na vidyate. Swalpamapyasa dharmasya trayato moto bhayat. Trayate moto bhayat. So once begun, unless we mess up with doing aparad and other things, we will be forcibly dragged to success. That is mentioned. Fourth one talks about how to serve devotees, how to associate with devotees, how to have living exchanges, sadhu sangha. Tadati prati grunati guhyamakyati pritchati bhunte bhojayate chaiva shadvidam priti lakshanam. One should give gifts to the devotees. One should accept gifts with gratitude. One should ask Krishna conscious things in confidence. One should share one's heart of Krishna bhajan in confidence with devotees. Then one should feed the devotees and one should accept the prasad from devotees. This is Preeti Lakshanam. Develop Preeti towards devotees. This is how we develop Preeti. Radharaman Goswami mentions that Tathastha Lakshana of Preeti that nourishes Bhakti is mentioned. These are the 6 ways in which the Preeti towards devotees could be developed. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur writes, through these 6 exchanges, one can serve the sadhus. Even accepting gifts from the sadhus is also a service to sadhu. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur writes, do not do these 6 exchanges with bijatiyas. That means Mayavadis, liberationists, hedonists, whose only life is to enjoy, or Anyavilashis, who do bhakti but for some nefarious, ulterior reasons. Only do them with sajatiya devotees. Sajatiya devotees. Srila Prabhupada writes, the life of Krishna conscious society is nourished by 6 type of loving exchanges among the members. Therefore, people must be given a chance to associate with the devotees of ISKCON because simply by reciprocating the 6 ways mentioned above, an ordinary man can fully revive his dormant Krishna consciousness. So with this 6 exchanges, ordinary people can come in contact with sadhus and then they can fully revive their dormant Krishna consciousness. So this is what our acharyas are saying about the 3rd verse and the 4th verse. Both are about how we have to develop these qualities in order to nourish our bhakti. Utsaha, Nishaya, Dhairya, Tattat Karma Pravartana, Sangatyak, Sato Vritti. And with devotees, how we have to deal with, how to develop affection towards them with these 6 kind of exchanges. So, Krishna willing, we will discuss the 5th verse next time. Hare Krishna. Have a nice Krishna conscious day.